Yeah, I've got cure light wounds.
Are you undead?
Do I look it?
Then no. I can heal undead.
Not quite so useful unless you want to bring the dragon back, a dead dragon back. So we'll gather up. Probably recatch our horses.
Can I just
Because I doubt the horses stayed here in this old mess.
check the body of the creature to see if there's anything worth harvesting?
The meat.
I've just deleted all of my third level spells. I'm such an idiot.
God damn it, Jack.
Why must you do
You
that?
think this is bad? We have to deal with them all the time.
Alright, you go and investigate the body of this creature and give me a knowledge nature check if you have it trained.
I don't think I'm trained yet.
I don't know how.
No, I'm not
I
trained
think
in knowledge nature.
one or two people here that actually have it.
Nope, I'm not trained, so I can't do it.
Does Jared have it? Actually, barbarians should, shouldn't they?
What do I look for?
It was just like knowledge nature, but you won't care enough to do that. So
I mean, I can give it if you ask, I could give it a go, but
I mean, I do because I've got all knowledges.
Well, I'll probably ask whoever's closest to me. So if Jared is closest to me, I'll just sort of say, "Hey, can anyone check this creature over to see if there's anything worth taking from it? Like, I don't know, body bits or whatever that might be worth something."
I'd give it a shrug and give it a look, and I'll roll knowledge nature.
Not too bad. So, does anybody need a quick heal? Although I would rather.
Just like a little bit, just to
I'd like to patch up.
just a little
Give me
higher.
a bit
I just
better.
need to check
Give
how
me-
many spell slots I have.
Hold on, I need to refresh roll 20 because it seems to be broken for me.
I've got six. I've got 6 slots. I'd like to keep at least one of them open for windy escape, if at all possible. Because that's my thing.
No, that was Thyel's thing.
No, does he actually have the spell windy escape?
Anyhow, if you want to I can just heal one or something. I don't little. I just want to go a little higher.
Alright then. So if you ask me, then I'll cure it. Okay, so I'll just do a cure light wounds onto Jaren. So this will be D8 plus 5.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it, heal 6.
That's fine.
Let's get these ones out of the way. So that is a single cure light wounds slot used.
You can probably go at least heal the others once.
Meredith won't need it because she got injured whilst in dragon form.
No, I was injured outside of dragon form as well.
And
So
hit
she's
points
still down.
transfer over.
Yes.
Do they?
It's the body part stuff that does.
Yeah, you're not changing your hit points between forms.
He was changing the form.
If he gets his head cut off as a dragon, he's gonna have his head cut off when he goes back to human form.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't go back to human form. He's dead.
No, he dies. But if he survived it, yes, he would because it's a polymorph. Remember, he lost a limb and then transformed out, and then when he transformed back, the limb was back.
Oh, fair enough.
In which case, Meredith looked quite bloody.
Okay, so I will pop another cure light wounds. Just so I'm keeping track. You get 11 hit points back.
Well,
Is Serif injured?
No, she's just thrown up.
she still
It's
looks
not exactly
bloody, but she
the
looks
body of
overrest,
health,
doesn't
you know.
She's missing 10. She doesn't look too bad, but she's throwing up all over the place.
So lightly damaged.
I'll come over to you while you're throwing up, and I'll just say, first kill.
I'll look up at you and go, "Oh God, no!"
Serif heals Navi.
I'll say to you, me and Jolt share a special connection. However, it's very disorientating and it causes me to throw up after using it. I'm still learning how to control it.
I'll pop a cast on myself while I'm here.
I'll look at you.
I'll
I've got
heal
my eye
Navi.
closed. So what I'll do is I'll close my other eye and then I'll open the one that's closed. And to everybody looking, you can see it, but it's pulsing blue with like electricity.
Okay, so did everyone get the healing values that they needed?
Well,
So to summarize, it was 6 for Jaren, it was 11 for Meredith,
yeah.
9 for Seraph, and 11 for myself.
I imagine Meredith probably needs at least one more to.
I haven't really got that many spell slots left.
Well, yeah.
Not level
This is
ones
where we
anyway.
suddenly realise just how useful still injury is.
It really is.
Mm.
We never had to worry about health items.
No.
Not unless we wanted to do healing checks, which I don't know how many of us have healing.
Doesn't work quite like that anyway.
No. Well, you need to pass the healing check, and then was it an equivalent cure light wounds thing? So it's better than nothing if I run out of spell slots. Actually, no. I know that if you fail badly, it is worse.
Yeah.
So,
when Seraph shows me the eye, I'll just shrug and lift my huge hammer that's kind of looks almost like it's made of stone and got bits of moss kind of hanging off it, and just go, "We all have our strange things," and I'm just gonna head back towards where the others are.
Upon closing the right eye again, she immediately throws up again.
Jesus wept.
You just hear, you can just hear Jolt saying, "I've told you only to use that when it's necessary."
Well, if there's nothing really to harvest off this creature, we can move on.
Yeah, I did roll a 18. I don't know if I know anything for a nature check.
I don't really know what it is. So, I mean, there's the general
I can roll
things.
a nature check untrained if you'd like.
No, not on this. You can't.
Okay.
It'd be too difficult to probably identify it, even though you wouldn't even know what it is.
We don't know what it is.
But that's just because I'd be rolling to know what the hell that thing is, which probably is easy enough.
Could I roll a knowledge of Arcana? Because obviously
Nope.
it was obviously magical.
Nope.
Meredith is a dragon bird, not necessarily magical. It doesn't always work like that.
Its attacks were imbuing electricity damage. It was obviously magical.
Yeah, but it doesn't always work like that. What actually was that anyway?
I don't know. We never. We didn't
I'm asking that to Pethrax.
You don't know.
We didn't exactly stop to find out.
Can I identify its body? What it was?
Knowledge nature check.
Okay.
Yeah. We best not stay around for long.
24.
Serif's going to jump down into its nest and have a look around, see if she can see anything.
Yeah, all you find is sand. And Eliza, you know that is a desert drake.
Desert drake. Ooh, lovely. So, yay. At least we know what it was.
Anyhow, we best move on.
Yes.
The noise
Recap.
might have attracted other unfriendlies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should move on.
Serif will just sort of nod.
Yeah, and I'll lead the way. As before.
Yeah, so recatch our horses, get back our kind of order, and then kind of carry on our way.
Alright, so you all set off. Where is it again? Oops, wrong one. There we go. So you set off for the rest of the day, and you managed to get about here by the end of the day.
So,
Good portion of the way.
best we set up camp and so we can get out of the elements.
Yes, we should.
Yep, we'll make camp.
I'm going to my campfire bead to create a small pile of burning logs so that we have campfire and light and just in the center of wherever we set ourselves up. And after that's been done, I'll set my own tent up.
Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh no, I haven't just deleted all of my 3rd level spells, I've deleted everything.
His character no longer exists.
I've deleted all of my spells.
Oh, for the love of...
How? May I?
The wrong box.
Oh no!
Damn it, Jack.
I'm gonna just work on this for a minute, guys.
Nope, there they are.
What?
Well, no, there's your 3rd level spells, but...
Yeah.
And you're just doing them manually, so yeah. God damn it, Jack.
I think you've just given Pethrax a load of extra work to do afterwards.
Alright, so you... One moment.
Let's try and do this quickly. 1st level spells. I had...
I was about to say, if people ask me for information, I can give it.
How many 1st level spells did I know again, Pethrax?
10.
10.
Oh yeah, Ian, if it's an 8-hour rest, it's 1 hit point per character level.
Thank you.
24-hour rest is 2.
You're playing with Pethrax's rules.
Which means
We could all die at any moment.
No, it means full health on a rest.
oh goody goody.
Nice.
For some
Nice.
reason, I don't have that in my notes, so I will make that adjustment.
Yeah. I guess
Nice.
I guess staggered watch.
Yeah, staggered watch would be
I'll
good.
take one of. I have dark vision, so I can go. I can watch during the night at some point.
This is a point. I need to read up on that actually, because I wonder. Oh, they
Are
are.
we in a carry-on film? Oh.
No, I'm just looking at my dragon abilities to see whether in any of this I get dark vision as a dragon, or I get blind sight.
Titter ye not.
Oh,
I'm flabbergasted. My ghast has never been so flabbered. An ode.
Yes, I do get blind sense. Oh, I didn't realise that. Right. Okay. Does over gains blind sense with a range of 30 feet. I did not know I had that. Oh, no, I know why I haven't got that. No, you're right. Okay, but I do get it. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you've all had your nice sleep in the desert, and you awake refreshed. Do you decide to press on?
I see no reason to stay
I
around.
see no reason why not.
Alright. So, after a few hours of travel, you find yourself traveling along an oasis, and you see a building in the distance.
This might be what we're looking for. In fact, I presume it is.
Indeed.
Be careful. There might be something going. We don't know what's here.
Yes, quite. We'll head a bit closer and then dismount, I would reckon. Be harder to see us on foot than on horse.
Yes.
As we move closer, I'd like to do a perception check to see if I notice any movement in the distance, like
Okay.
around the house.
Hold on. It's a rather large map, and I've got to reveal some stuff. Go ahead and make your perception check.
Thank you very much.
Is that everyone?
No, just Jaren.
Okay.
A 4. I'm running so badly today.
Right, there's my level 1 spells done. How many second level spells was it again, Pathrax?
6.
6. That's slightly better.
Okay. Alright, so what you see is a crumbling vestige of a massive 2-story mansion. You can tell that it is in great disrepair. Pieces are falling apart, the roof is coming apart, but it is still seemingly very structurally sound. You see what appear to be a few statues up on the balconies, but you're not able to get a really good look given how high up they are.
Right. So I guess the front door is just here, right?
Yep. And one of the doors, 2 massive marble slabs. One is hanging off of one of its hinges. The other is open inwards.
Right. I shall go first, and you can follow. Let's be careful. We don't know what's inside here.
Indeed.
And I will then start to. I'm going to start to walk towards the door that's inwards, keeping my weapon in one hand, trying to be alert.
Is everybody else going to follow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pathrax, can you take over my character for a moment and just move everything around while I just finish these spells, because I just want to get this done as quick as possible.
Yep.
Thank you.
To be fair, I have control of Jack's character. I can move him.
Whether he likes it or not.
I guess I will.
Kick down the door.
Well, no, because I don't want to.
You don't want to bring the whole half the roof down.
That and half the inhabitants, if there are any. But yeah, I'll move
Well, it
in
probably
and
is, just not really human.
I guess I'll step inside. On someone at the door.
Housekeeping.
Okay, so you head in. And I will put you guys back on. Hold on. Okay, so as you step in, you see what appears to be a massive creature. The body of a scorpion, but where its head would be is the torso of a woman.
Has she seen me?
Were you entering stealthily?
No, I was just walking in. But I don't know. I wasn't kicking down the door, but I wasn't deliberately sneaking in either.
Unfortunately, yes. Right as you step through the door, her back was turned to you, but she whirls around the moment you take a step.
We just hear as a guys.
Welcome to my nest. Roll for initiative.
I almost thought for a moment you were actually going to say roll initiative in her voice. Are we rolling for initiative? No, I just wanted to say that. Better initiative roll than I make most of the time.
Blimey, that's a good one for me. Double the last one.
Slightly better than before.
You were a 9, weren't you?
Jack. Ooh. George and Charlie got the same.
Oh yeah, we got the same dexterity modifier. So we act simultaneously.
Nope. You have more dex than I do.
Really? I thought we both had +2s.
I have a trait that gives me 2. I have.
Can
2.
I just do something quickly? Can I just say something quickly? Because obviously I was doing this at the time. Before we left, or just as we sort of came up, I'm gonna cast a spell called Visualization of the Body.
What does it do?
So that would be something you would have cast at the beginning of the day. Just
Yeah.
because it has an hour-long casting.
Yeah. So basically, before we get here, I would then cast it, so I know it's gone off. Right, that's all my spells done again. I now just need to put the ones that I have prepared in, and then I'm all finished. Let's try not to delete them this time.
Yes, let's try.
So I have prepared 6 first, 5 second, 3 third. Third one's already done, so it's just 6 and 5.
Also, when you cast that spell, what aspect are you choosing for it?
Hold on. We're doing dexterity.
Okay. Jack, you're putting them in the wrong spot.
Oh, right, okay. Fair enough, sorry.
Really need to read, mate.
Sorry, I'm just not really paying as much attention to this part because I've just had to redo all of my spells. So, no, I'm not going to do that one. One of those.
Alright. Hold on for 1 sec, Jack. Alright, go ahead.
There you go. Alacrity is another spell that needs to be cast beforehand, isn't it? Let me have a look. I should.
Alright. Oh, almost forgot.
Also, actually, no, I need to do that right at the beginning of my.
So,
My turn.
you are the one that gets to start us off.
Who, me?
Yep.
You
Oh, damn, okay.
Everyone's like 12. Like 3 of you guys are 12, 1 14, and a 13.
Okay, fair enough. I need to find where we are first.
Welcome to the none of us
Yeah.
has Dex party.
Okay.
Because
None of us has Dex party.
I'm all strength, no Dex, baby.
I have a little
Okay.
bit of dex, but that's just because I use range touch attacks.
I'm not even sure if I have Dex.
So I'm guessing at this point we know there's something there, yeah?
She's just said, "Welcome to our nest."
She said welcome, and now we've been asked to roll. Yeah.
Okay, right, yeah,
She
fair
knows
enough.
we're there.
I'm going to cast a spell called Alacrity.
What's that?
Put it in the chat, mate.
Basically, it gain. Oh, yeah.
Saves us having to search it up and look it up
Yeah,
ourselves.
everything's probably not on there, but I have the description. So, most stuff is. It's just the range and the rolls.
Yeah.
Basically, I get 10-foot enhancement for bonus speed and +1 dodge bonus to my armor class.
Yeah, I'll fix your spells after today.
Okay.
He'll be not happy that he has to do it, but he'll do it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm also going to move to here. And that will be my turn because I can't do anything else.
Meredith.
Meredith is. Got to got more than once potato. Okay. Two different sources. What's its range? Range is 60 feet. Meredith, what are you going to do? Oh. So is Jareen here? Is that the only bit of open door?
Yes, but you can fit through.
Right, 5. 10, 15. So I'm 15, 20. So I'm just going to go to the other side of the door there, with my back to this tablet. Okay. And I'm going to do something that I can do without needing to be a dragon, and that is I'm going to breathe on it.
Yeah, because you breathe a line, don't you?
I do. So I am going. If I can find out where I've hidden it.
Right.
Where is it? Is it in the spells?
It'll probably be a special attack or special abilities in the abilities bit, I imagine.
Yeah, I don't know where I've laid out the attack though. It's in there somewhere. I'm sure it is. I can't remember where we've hidden it. It's in the special attacks bits. Is that where I've put? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I've actually set that up. Okay. There you go. And I do 41 damage.
Okay, a reflex of 18, you say. Let's see, where are those saves? There it is. Okay. So you kind of bolt around the door, see this creature, and let loose a crackling burst of electricity. The creature kind of rears back, and you still manage to scar its underside, but not quite as what you were hoping for.
Everything is resistant to electric.
So then, yeah, you're just going to go. I'm going to see this happen and go. Okay, it's got some resistance to electricity. Note that one, guys.
I'm not really. I was just saying that you were hoping to blast it full in the face.
Oh,
it's because it passed its reflex save as well.
Yes.
That's fair.
I was just going to say, yeah, that was good,
Just a
guys.
bit.
Not quite what I had in mind.
I will make this note. The table of random encounters would not have been kind to you guys. Do you know how many bloody desert creatures have resistance or outright immunity to electricity?
I mean, I don't care, but they do.
I don't care. I do Sonic.
Yeah, electricity's all the weird one.
Okay.
Loads of things are resistant or immune to it.
So yeah, so I'm just going to say, yeah, I hit it, but not as much as I'd hoped. Might need some help.
I presume this
missed a bit.
statue is
Yeah,
in the way.
Not quite toasted enough.
Can you
Hey, look, it's difficult to aim while I'm firing it out of my mouth, alright?
Yeah.
just...
There we go. Okay. Yes, so the creature scuttles around the broken fragments of statue in the center of the foyer and will lash out at Meredith in reprisal.
What with?
She actually is holding a spear.
Okay.
She's got a weapon.
So I'm going to assume a 30 is going to hit.
I activate Warning Roar. You fool! You activated my trap card. And I will attempt. This is a bit of a long shot, but I'm going to attempt to roll as an immediate action, witnessing a clear and present danger to an ally. I make a diplomacy check opposing the attack roll. If I succeed, as I basically shout a warning as the spear goes towards you. If my diplomacy check beats his attack roll, it's a slim chance, but it might do it. Then the attack is negated. So that's my as an immediate action.
Can you get 30 on a diplomacy check?
I have plus 17, so it's possible.
So yes.
Go ahead and make an attempt.
What? Okay. What? Yep. That's just put the ability out there.
Yep.
And then to get these in, to go to my skills.
That is a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I have one to negate myself, but I haven't actually taken it.
I
And
almost thought that when it says like diplomacy check, hang on.
Yes!
Oh yes!
As I scream at you in warning.
I
So-
love the way you put that.
So yeah, she comes scuttling around and rears up to aim her spear. Look out! Meredith kind of flinches away into the side just as the spear comes striking right where you were. You'll not deny me my prey.
Oh, I think we know.
Jolt!
Well, that's
Jolt
what-
is going to move into this room and he's going to hide in the corner.
Well, don't get hit again, because I only got one of those.
Okay.
Is he small enough to fit under the door?
Not under. He has to go around.
Okay.
Right. Me. This.
Well, we both go. Do we just decide who goes?
You go before me, actually, because you have more decks. You've got 12 decks, I've got 10. So actually, Eliza goes before me. Which actually is good.
Is the natural ability.
Yeah. Because I just have a trait bonus. Yes,
Got
give all the buffs.
I will activate Inspire Courage. I
Yay!
unfortunately cannot see my target, so I can't really use my standard to go for an intimidation check. Because I think I have to see them in order to do my intimidation because of my feet. So I will just double check that though. Let's see, should be abilities. Oh, come on, when the thing starts catching up. Let's. No, I do not have to see it. It says my performance has to be an audible performance, which I am. So I don't have to see him. They'll definitely be able to hear me though, won't they? Because that is quite close. So, yep. So that will be Inspire Courage activated. And then I will use my standard action to attempt an intimidation check against the creature using my performance in place of the intimidation roll. Were you good there, Pathrax?
Say that again?
So Inspire Courage, Bardic Performance, as a Swift.
Yep.
Use Intimidating Performance, because I've started with a Swift or quicker, and Intimidate the creature, because all I need is to have an audible component.
Okay, let's see.
And they are quite close.
Okay, you said that was intimidating performance?
Intimidating Performance, which is a feat, which is whenever I start a Bardic Performance as a Swift or quicker action, I may spend a standard action to attempt an intimidation check whilst using my performance instead of in the intimidation roll.
Okay, one moment.
God damn, that's some pretty gnarly, like, what instrument you play?
Okay. So your performance must contain an auditory.
Which it will.
Correct. However, the demoralization part requires visual.
Yeah, because you can't actually see what you're intimidating.
No.
I guess.
If I moved over to here, would I have line of sight? Because that'd be a move, then use my Swift.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I can move past, and I should easily have the. Oh, bloody hell!
All right,
It's
and
kind of not holding.
go ahead and make that check.
Can you put me next to Serif, because I can't. It won't snap into place.
Well, that's because Serif was off.
Yeah, that's because Serif wasn't in place.
Okay, so performance of wind. That'll be a 34 intimidation check. And then everyone else gets courage.
Yay.
Well,
Buffs.
It's the only buff you're gonna get.
It's the only buff I
This
need.
will inspire courage.
Yep, Inspire Courage is in effect.
Okay. So that happens.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. You start your performance and try to create an eerie tune to intimidate the creature, but she just kind of hisses at Jaren. And it is Jaren's turn.
I would like to rage.
When the doom music hits.
Me angry.
Alright, Grog, go ahead.
Okay, so rage is a free action. Then, as a swift action, I'm going to enter into one of my stances, which shall be. Uh, fuck. I guess I'll go back into Primal Warrior stance.
Okay.
Do you want to throw it in chat or not? Primal Warrior? I might as well say the others can see what it does.
It's the
Jesus,
first time you do it anyway.
that's a small text box. Okay, and then that's my swift. And then as a full round action, I am going to use my ranging pounce, which I'll also throw into the chat, which means a charge attack, making a full round at the end of it against one single creature. Guess which one it is. But any attacks I make, if I reduce it to 0, are lost. So I'm gonna just zoom and then I will attack with hammer.
With great anger.
With a full round attack. One.
And we wait.
Yes. I'm just going to quickly check all my buffs are there. Yes.
Jaren is literally when the doom music hits, and I'm currently the one playing the doom music.
Fury, get that. And it should be this.
Okay, so Raging 100 pounds, Primal Warmer Stand.
Of course the second one's a fucking nat 1.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's irritating.
He's going to stub his toe with that.
You don't want that one coming back into your gentleman vegetables.
Oh!
Okay, so you charge at him, and your first strike does hit. And does quite a good smack.
You get the satisfying.
But the problem is, your second attack, as you go for it, you swing and miss and prick yourself on the scorpion tail.
Oh!
Right? Okay.
That's
You take 5 points of damage.
Okay, that's down to 2 because I'm on DR3.
Right. And I will need a fortitude save.
Okay.
Whoopsie!
Fortitude. Why are you so slow? Oh, for fuck's sake, can I please roll high at some point? That'd be nice. A 1 and a 2. Wonderful. Okay, what am I taking in terms of poison damage?
You take 1 point of dexterity damage. and 1 point of bleed,
Okay.
which doesn't bypass the DR, so as long as you're enraged, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I have 1 DR flat anyway.
I love that. He's too angry to bleed.
Man too angry to die.
Alright, Serif.
Okay, here we go.
Do your thing.
Do your thing!
Oh, no. What have I done?
Right, Sarah's gonna 5-foot step. Can I see the thing now?
If I could, you probably can.
I should be able to. Right, so I am going to. Do I use a 3rd level spell, or do I use that? I could use that. Do we know if it's undead or not?
I mean, it's a
probably
scorpion
a
with a
magical
human
creature.
woman. It looks pretty alive. Like, it doesn't look rotting or anything.
Okay, I'm going to use Gloombind bolts. I'm going to use my ranged spell strike and spell combat.
Okay, so go ahead and apply the penalty.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
What have you done? Or what are you going to do?
It's already on.
Yes, this would be optimal, I think.
So then I'm going to cast that. Okay, I forgot to put the
Don't worry about it.
description of that one in there. All of this setup. And then I'm going to launch 2 attacks with Surge Bow. Mediocre damage. First one might hit, second one probably won't.
What does the gloom bolts do?
So, Gloomblind bolts. Create 1 or more bolts of negative energy infused with shadow pulled from the shadow plane. You can fire 1 bolt, plus 1 for every 4 levels above 5th, to a maximum of 3 bolts at 13th level, at the same or different targets, but all bolts must be aimed at targets within 30 feet of each other, required a ranged touch attack to hit. Each bolt does 4d6 points of damage to a living creature, or heals 4d6 points of damage to an undead creature. Furthermore, the bolt's energy spreads over the skin of a creature, possibly blinding it for a short time. Any creature struck by a bolt must succeed at a reflex saving throw or become blinded for 1 round. So, your first attack does hit, so go ahead and roll the 4d6 damage.
By the way, he only fires 1 bolt.
Correct.
Yeah.
I know. Not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
So your first arrow is streaming just pure shadows. It's hard to even see the arrow within it. Strikes the woman's torso and tears a rent of flesh off of her. The energy doesn't seem to dissipate, though. Your second arrow goes a bit to the side. Alright, Meredith.
Right, Meredith is not going to do what she was going to do. Because if she does, Gerard would be in a big pile of poop.
Well, you're not going to eat him, are you?
Come on, do it. Do it to me.
Do it now. Yeah, but I
No,
can't
no.
really want that much.
No,
Well, if I read this right, I was going to cast a spiked pit.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm on minus dex right now. Let's not do that.
So this pit would be about 40 by 40 because of the 10 by 10 for every 2 caster levels. So
That's a big pit.
that's a big pit, and you're going in. You would be going in with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
let's
there's
not-
nowhere to put it.
Yeah, let's not do that. I'm on.
Because you're in the way. If you weren't in the way, I could have probably built the pit at her corner point, and she'd have got in the corner.
And falls down like comic style, just blink, blink.
Yeah, but that's not going to work. So my initial reaction is going to be that I am going to cast lightning bolt at her.
Ooh, that's going to be toasty.
Well, you said that. Well, you shouldn't. That would have been toasty. She's got my breath weapon as well, but she didn't cop hold of all
To
of
be
that.
fair, that's
so
a nice set of rolls, though.
But it's still a hit. You're still going to do damage.
You're still going to do it. You'll do at the very least, 19?
Yeah.
Which pretty nice. So yeah, does she?
And that is exactly what happens as you go to cast the lightning bolt, and she's already wary of you doing this. So, actually,
You gotta stop doing lie attack. She can sidestep.
no, actually, I forgot. Okay, so there's your concentration check. So I've got to see, because you weren't casting defensively.
Oh no.
Oh, does she have?
Oh
reach?
no. Yes, she does.
Because she has a spear, and she's a larger creature.
Yeah, I forgot
So
about.
she'll have the extended reach.
Yeah, I forgot about defensive casting.
Unfortunately, you just activated her trap card.
Yes, unfortunately. Hold on, that's right, I can't do this. Okay. So unfortunately, as you're going to cast your spell, and I need to check concentration check real quick.
I mean, what it will be is that she takes the attack opportunity, and then she'd have to make a concentration check against the damage taken.
10 plus the damage taken plus the
Yeah.
level of spell you're casting. You actually cannot succeed because unfortunately
It was a crit.
it was a crit, and you are taking 42 points of damage.
Oh! Ouch!
That's got to be near your max, isn't it?
That'll probably be about
No,
half.
you're only a D6 hit dice character. That must be near the max of your health.
Well,
Remember, we're
Thankfully-
max health for each
Yeah.
level.
yeah,
And
but you've got to remember, George. Thankfully, I'm also a dragon disciple.
Oh
So
yeah,
I have a couple of levels of that in there, which is yeah. How
that's
much is it? Or how much was I taking? 40.
42.
Wow.
That's a lot of damage.
She unfortunately was paying a lot of attention to you, and seeing you start chanting and making these arcane gestures, she quickly spins back to you and thrusts her spear right into your gut. And you also take an additional 7 points of non-lethal damage, as you are, quote-unquote, ventilated.
Yeah, she's got good ventilation now.
Nice.
So, oops. Thank you for that one, Jack.
All right. Would you like to try anything else?
I don't know yet.
5 foot step the fuck back? Question.
Well,
Probably.
there's going to be a number of things that'll probably happen, but yeah, you're. Yeah, do you know what? She's going to do nothing else other than 5 foot step back towards the door.
Does that block my line of sight?
I mean, not really. You're both
You can
humans.
see through friendlies, can't you?
You can see around them, basically.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I take a step back, and if Serif can see, she'll see there is quite a bit.
There's a bit of a
There's
hole.
there's definitely some wounds, weeping blood on Meredith again.
Okay. Her turn, and she turns her attention to the new prey that is right next to her. And she will make a full attack against you.
That's fine.
He's like, come at me!
Come at me, bitch.
Okay, and what is your AC currently?
Enough for you to probably hit. I think. Let me scroll to defenses.
What?
It's gonna
You said
be.
it was like 17 earlier.
It's now 14.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
That's right, the charge. So first attack with the spear hits.
Okay, I'd like to therefore use my immediate action to do my
Is it bloody riposte or?
yeah, bloody riposte. That's okay.
Go ahead.
I am your enemy now.
Let me just double check the. There's nothing else I need to add for this thing. There we are. Okay. Additional 2d6. Okay.
If that hits, that's going to be absolutely.
2, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me?
D20 really has not liked you in any of the
No,
campaigns.
I swear I haven't rolled above a 10 for ages. Like, I rolled that 20 and then it's in downhills from there. I haven't rolled above a 10, I swear. Does that hit?
Okay. So she darts with her spear, stabbing you in the side for 13 points of piercing.
Okay, let me just... 13 piercing, so that's down to 10 because of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as she goes to pull back, you find a moment of opportunity to strike. Gripping your hammer with both hands, you swing right at her torso where it meets the scorpion, and you continue through. She falls.
He just cut the thing in half with a hammer.
Blood and gore are sprayed across the walls.
I
He's
would
just
like, to
screaming.
be fair, if you look at that damage roll, that's on 48. That's 8, 8, 6, 8, and then a 4 and a 6. That's
Now that's where your damage.
You are literally 4 off of max damage.
yeah.
He's just like, right, dead.
It's like,
Bang.
full counter.
Nice.
Mirror force.
Oh my god, that's actually so accurate.
It's like, aha! I've taken this one. You are weak. No, you slam.
I think it's more like you just get the hammer and just punch it like, I'm going to kill you,
No,
pray.
that's-
It's
no,
like, who
that's
decided that?
That's the Yugi Exodia meme, right? That's the. Oh, where is that? I'm gonna make that. Where is it?
George is going to make all of them. Well, that's a thing. Well, looks like I'm going to have to go and spend some healing spells on Meredith.
Also, Jaren, have you applied your damage yet?
Yes. What was it? 13? Because I have
Yeah.
temp. Don't forget.
Oh, that's
For
right.
rage, I've got 16 temp. So that's
No, you take no damage.
I
I
have
keep
actually
forgetting. You've got the 13. Oh, and so now that we're out of combat, let's get a saving throw from you. Fortitude, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, because the poison's still in effect.
That's
There we
more like it. That's more like it.
Okay. You kind of quell the toxins in you momentarily.
I presume another.
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Why are you pinging me, Ian?
Let me just.
No, I was.
All the. Okay, now that we're out of combat, let me reset all my maneuvers.
Okay, so I can turn off Inspire Courage.
Mm-hmm.
You're no longer courageous.
No, it doesn't feel very courageous anyway.
No, you felt too courageous.
Yeah, too courageous. She thought, I'll breathe on this thing and that'll get rid of the problem, but it didn't.
The problem is now, because of how badly damaged you are, even if I was mostly rolling maximum on my healing rolls,
Yeah,
you'd
no,
use up
really.
every single level 1 charge I have.
Yeah, no, she
I can't
knows
heal
that.
you that much. I
She
might be
knows.
willing to spend 3 healing charges, but that is really stretching it after that.
Yeah, she's feeling a little bit like damaged.
And damn, you nearly just got one shot from some very angry, whatever it was.
Yeah, well,
Whereas Jaren's having a shower.
yeah, detox shower.
Anyhow.
Mm.
Right.
What are they? 6s, so what would have been 8? Put it this way: if I'd have been just
A regular.
a regular mage, I would have been dead.
What, that you wouldn't have even that would have gone below your con score, would it?
Probably. She's a
That would have been a bit
D6.
much.
Her regular is a D6 plus whatever con she gets.
Which would probably be about +2 is what most people go for.
And she
Like
was
+1,
all, yeah.
+2.
So she would have only had, what, 60, 70 points at best. So she would have been in pretty.
You took about 40, so you wouldn't have been made unconscious.
No, but it would have been very close.
Half at least.
Depending on how much over the 36 she would have got. Well, 36, no. It was 8 6s, wasn't it? So, yeah, no, 42, 48. Yeah, so it would have been.
You'd have been very badly
I mean, it
bloody.
was six over six above 6 plus any con above. So I would have been very badly bloodied, I should think.
Get about 7 per level if we're being generous.
Yes, probably.
Although if you're
Maybe
going
a bit more.
favoured health, but generally mages generally go for more class skills rather
Yeah, thankfully I had 3 levels of disciple in me, which are D12.
which is lucky.
So I have a max health at the moment of 93.
Wow, that's actually more than me.
But well, that's only because of the
And I'm a D8 character.
So yeah.
Actually, because mine's 80 or 84.
So and she'd get a bit more if she goes dragon.
Right, the reason my
Then I didn't defensively cast that, did I? If I had defensively casted it, that might have been a bit different.
Yes.
the reason my AC is so low is because I'm using rage minuses it by 2. I'm using reckless
Reckless, was it reckless?
reckless attack stance from rage power, which reduces it by another 3, and then I charge, which reduced it by another 2.
Yeah.
This,
So
yeah, at this point, your AC is purely ceremonial.
Pretty much, like as soon as I rage, I basically have no AC.
All right, so are you going to heal Meredith, or?
Well, you said you were waiting on something that you were still doing with Jaren. Because you did the roll and then you said, hold on a minute.
Right, I was having him hold on to go over to you guys.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah,
I'll go and I will do a cure light wounds. Obviously, seeing how badly messed up
Yeah,
that wound left it.
she left me a bit fucked up, really.
Yeah. Sometimes it really does make me regret that I didn't take like cure moderate wounds.
Well,
When we
yeah,
don't
I
have our
didn't.
specialized, heal battery. Oh god, what have you? No. Thank you for that one, George. We needed that. Heal 11, Meredith.
Thank you.
And now I will ask Jaren for another Constitution save.
Sure.
Con save? What, fort save?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fortitude save,
This
sorry.
isn't D&D.
23.
Okay. You are able to cleanse yourselves of the last bits of toxin as you kind of squeeze, kind of milking the venom right out of your wound.
Just sweat it out. Let's go.
Or he's doing the muscle pose, like the muscle man poses.
And I'll be back in just a minute. Sorry about that. Alright. So last we left off, Jaren had cleansed himself of his poison. Meredith had been healed slightly.
I will look at Meredith. Are you alright to carry on?
Yes. Yes, I just need to be a little bit more careful. I've got unlucky with the last couple of fights, and think I need to think about where they stand and things. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Let's push on.
I'll cast one more cure light wounds onto you before we head out.
So there's the stairs. Where else can we go?
Heal
from
another
here?
8.
What other doorways are there?
It's a little less bloody again. It's a little better. Not a lot, but a little better. There we go. Well. So what have we got? We've got the stairs or what?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Where is it? Just the stairs? What other doorways are there? Oh, I think there's one there. I think.
There's a doorway there, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a doorway
There's that
there,
one.
there's a door
There.
here, and there's some rubble over here that you could probably climb over.
I would suggest we clear the ground floor before we head
Level
up.
by level, I think. Top to bottom to top.
Now, right or left?
Well,
Serif will say to everyone, Jolt said he could have a look around that rubble.
A very good idea.
can I cast
If
detect
it works.
magic to see if there's any magical things flipping around in here?
Go right ahead.
I don't know why, but are you just...
You're always suspicious. It's like if you have detect magic, you're always paranoid about magic objects absolutely everywhere.
Well, yeah, loot, mate, loot.
Oh no, loot. Believe me, I play enough loot games to know.
20.
Okay. You can't get anything past the walls, and nothing in the room has anything.
So there's nothing magical in here. And I'll say, yep, No magic here in this bit. We're clear of magic, apart from us.
So Jolt's going to sort of squeeze through here.
Okay. So he comes across a room that has been pretty demolished, and there seems to be a fireplace on the side, and 2 more doors that he can see, and maybe what could be a stage past the debris.
Okay, can he crawl? Is this a table in front of him?
Looks like a part of a piano.
There's bits of tables, some of the roof.
What I mean is, can he crawl underneath here?
Not underneath, no.
Can he squeeze through here?
He can climb over, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to climb over and he's going to try and look at the rest of the room. Stealthily, of course. If you want me to roll stealth, I will do.
Okay. So you seem to have come across an entertainment hall. The stage where performers would put on shows for the master of the house and his guests. 2 fireplaces. You see a couple of more doorways, one up above and one off to the side.
Kind of a ballroom, really.
And there's no enemies or anything that I can see in here, no?
Nothing stirring, no.
Okay. Serif will tell everybody what Jolt can see.
Shall we explore that room further then? If that door, and I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together, the door over here is probably what leads in there.
Yes,
could.
I imagine so. Either that or we head into that room and go further. But I think if we head out here, probably would be for the best.
I'll leave this matter in your hands.
Yes, Jared. Yeah.
This
I'll
is
go
more
with
your
whatever you
field of
think, sir.
expertise.
Yes.
Right.
Serif, you can call back Jolt if you wish.
I'm gonna go and open
He
this
came back
door.
like a bat out of hell.
Serif turns around before you open the door and says, if you open that door just a tiny little bit, then Jolt might be able to see what's in there. That way we could potentially not alert any further enemies.
You might want to bring your
Think-
character into the room.
That might not be such a bad idea if he doesn't mind doing things like that. Certainly would be more useful to us. Just crack the door and let Jolt
House
do
as
his thing.
old and as ruined as this, wouldn't be surprised if every door creaked. And at that point, I'd rather get things over quickly. There's caution, and then there's timidness.
Hesitation.
And I'm just gonna open the door.
Alright.
Wow. Talk about getting completely ignored.
Well, no, he didn't ignore you. He just decided to not go for the C4 on the door approach.
Fair enough.
Alright, well that's unfortunate.
Why? Did the door fall over?
No, there's no natural ones to save Jaren.
Oh.
Oh.
No natural ones to save it.
Jaren, I need you to make 6 fortitude saves.
Ow.
Holy!
Right.
Now we should have listened, huh?
Yeah, but then Jolt would have been hit in the face by whatever that was.
That is true.
6, 4. Okay. 1, 2,
So first one took it like a champ.
3,
Not so.
4, 5, 6. What is it that hits me exactly?
Damn.
But we'll look
So-
at Claymore.
As you open the door, 6 beams of various colors, amethyst,
Oh.
crimson, emerald, magenta, turquoise, and violet, slam into you.
Prismatic spray.
So,
I swear, isn't that like a 9th level spell?
yeah, I'm not that mean.
Yo, what?
Haven't we had problems with that spell before, chaps?
Yes.
With Robbie?
Yes.
Okay, so first, you're not raging, but you do have DR1, so you take 3, 6, 7, 8. A total of 15 points after your damage reduction.
Okay.
And
1 second, guys.
you are able to resist each of these rays has a different feel. The first one, the amethyst, feels cold, but you're able to shake it off. The second one feels hot,
Oh, you don't.
and you actually your chest hair catches fire. You take 2 points of fire damage.
Okay. Right. Yep. So I've taken 15 and then another 2.
For fire.
And then the turquoise, you hear a vibration, but again, you're just shaking everything off left and right. And the last one, the violet, feels like someone punched you, but again, you're able to stand your ground.
Oh, so they've got a sonic type attack in there.
That's the last mistake.
What, survive? What, you surviving? I've just got this image that the Jaren's just going like, look, there's caution, and then there's just, and it opens the door and it's going just get rainbow beamed in the face.
That's very funny. I hate to say I told you so, but
Okay.
You killed my sister!
Raise his hammer. What was that?
You killed my sister! Now it's time to die. And you see a woman, but instead of arms, you see 6 colorful snakes, each one matching a color of the ray that you've taken.
It's time to roll initiative again.
Oh, good. That's more
Yep.
faces for Jaren to punch. That's so true.
This episode was brought to you by Face Punch.
And now we go to our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Because at this point, everything is.
Hey, don't knock the way, Shadow Legends.
7.
Ah, ahoy hoy.
Hello, I just got back. I thought I'd peek in.
Nice.
Hello!
Can I just say here, Selenia, we miss you.
We've now found out how important your life link truly is.
Good to know.
Selenia, do you have 2 hours to hang out? Or were you just popping in to say hello?
I possibly could. I don't know yet. I am literally 5 minutes home, grabbed something cold to drink, put my phone on the charger, and screaming, "Oh my god, my back!" but I don't know if anything else is going to come up or not, but I possibly do.
Deus Ex Selenia.
Well, I'll leave
Do
it
we
up
need
to
a
you.
dragon to pop in?
Oh, if you can.
Is the Pope a Catholic?
He's actually
There's a
Protestant.
Is my answer to that?
He's
do we
actually
need-
Protestant. No, he's Orthodox.
that would be my answer to do we need
Oh,
a Catholic
let's
topic?
get this on. App roll 20.
Peace, Selenia?
Basically,
Hello.
we just hear "Rise of the Valkyrie" start playing, and then just clouds through
And
the
the
top.
dragon comes flying in.
Is this in the Legacy
Knowing,
of Fandom, or
these
is
four
this...
rolls,
Yeah.
he fumbles
Yeah,
and
we
just crashes
kept it in
into
the
wall.
same game.
Yeah, it's just dun, 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 just it does a strafing run like a helicopter gunship, and then just it just flies off.
Now my question is, does Selenia appear just as quickly as she disappeared?
Oh, by the way,
Dragon! I can fly!
oh,
Right,
Meredith,
we got
do you,
this.
do you want to roll initiative?
Just waiting for Meredith to roll hers.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was putting my phone onto charge because it was.
Yeah, you're not quite as nimble as you were taking that spear to the chest.
Oh dear, don't go there. Meredith has been. Yeah,
I know. I've been healing you.
you
I
have.
see darkness.
Oh,
Hello, my old friend.
another good roll by Meredith.
I do not see darkness.
I like how me and George have rolled the same initiative again.
Can I drop myself on the map so I can roll initiative?
I will throw you on here.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, I'll have to go in ahead of George, won't I? Because of the
And I'll hit the button.
way we're calculated.
Okay.
And there she goes.
That's the only nat 20 you will see of the night. Okay. From
Hey, I
Selenia.
rolled that nat 20 on the knowledge check.
And you got that nat
Awesome.
20 on your diplomacy check.
Yeah, I meant for Selenia.
Thank God you rolled that. Thank God you rolled that 20. Otherwise, Jolt would have been going first.
Okay, you'll have to forgive me for not being caught up on what's going on.
We're cleansing a house of big bad monster people.
Standard kill mission. Go here, make sure nothing is alive when we leave.
Yeah, because it's going to be a trade route
Where's the
outpost.
supply route? Yeah.
Yeah.
You've missed Serif throwing up a lot.
Yeah, and you've missed
And almost getting dressed up in essentially a courtesan outfit.
and you've missed Jarin being a god with a hammer.
I did.
And you missed all of the necromancy spells coming out from Serif as well.
Yeah.
That sounds fine.
I'm sure you'll get the full rundown when you watch this video.
So as Selenia arrives back, she's going to be, oh, did you get on all right with the wherever it was you went?
I'm sure we can talk
I
about
can't
that.
remember where it was. Packmasters.
Okay, so just got to read a spell here quick. Okay, so as you watch,
Oh, hang on, I've got to take this.
That's fine. You're not till the ways down.
the creature starts hissing a sibilant sound and vanishes from view.
Oh, great, it's invisible. Or it disappeared completely.
Oh, have you told Sue? Do you want me to tell Sue?
Right, Selenia, your turn, I guess.
And you all hear the loud chime again, and with a whoosh of wind and kind of a pressure in the area,
Yeah, okay. Well,
Selenia appears at the foot of
okay.
the stairs.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay.
You just appear and just, yo.
So I appeared after this thing disappeared, so I don't actually know any. I would not, in theory, know anything of what's going on.
Correct.
Theory.
You just appear in a building that you've never seen before, and
With my friends.
you see your friends.
Do any of the friends look hurt?
Yes.
Let's start with the one that looks the most hurt, and let's start the life links.
That'll be Meredith. That's right.
Yep.
5 seconds.
Back, Meredith?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, Selenia, you establish your life links.
I can do one a turn.
That'll be Meredith. She'll definitely be still bloodied.
Yeah, I'm blooded. Okay. I'll put this out to the room.
You know what?
That phone call was from my mum. My dad has been very, very poorly for the last 15 weeks or so. And she's just been told by his carers that they don't think he's got many hours left.
Oh, God.
Oh my.
Mate,
So,
go.
So sorry to hear that.
well, it's been coming.
It may be coming, but it's still never pleasant when you
it's
get
a long
told.
story, but he had Parkinson's dementia, and about 16 weeks ago, he had to go to hospital with a chest infection, and he's just gone downhill fast from there.
Yeah, quite a few problems. My granddad went down
Yeah.
straight
For
away.
the last 3 or 4 days.
Get yourself away, mate.
So yes, so she's calling the family.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Yeah.
I'm going to leave, but I am more than happy to leave my character either as an NPC type mode or with one of you. She's not that difficult to play, to be fair. So it's up to you if you want the character to hang around, even if I'm not.
That sounds fun. I'm more than willing to take on Meredith.
You know, the basic rule of Meredith is she will go dragon if she's pissed off with her friends who are in ultimate danger. That's
Which is
the
most of the
dragon
time,
rule.
I will say.
Which is pretty much most of the time because she just goes, oh, for God's sake, he goes for it. But technically, she would try to be magic based first, dragon second. But it's becoming more apparent to her that dragon is coming first.
All right.
So I'll leave it with that, and I will see you guys probably on the 20th.
All right, mate. Take care of yourself.
So,
Take care, absolutely.
All the best.
Yeah,
Sorry,
take care,
I have to
mate.
leave it.
Take care, Ian.
Okay, well, I'll catch you later.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so Selenia, you have set up your lifelink and then
Yeah,
an AOE
I would-
channel for everyone.
Yeah, I can't do both. Lifelink would be the activity, and if everyone looks hurt, if it looks like everyone's hurt, let's start with the channel, and then the turn after I'll start lifelinking people.
I'm unhurt.
Yeah, I'm unhurt as well.
Okay, if people are unhurt, then we'll do the lifelinks. But if people look bloodied and messed, then I was going to do.
Basically, 2 of us were.
Selenia would be
and,
messed up. Meredith is a lot worse.
Meredith is the only one currently really hurt.
Yeah, she was worse, but I did patch her up a bit.
So okay, let's do the lifelinks then. I'll skip the channel.
Got it.
And position myself. Which way were they facing? I'm assuming this
Towards
door?
this door, yep.
Then I will position myself in front.
But the person disappeared.
I don't know that.
Neither do we, technically.
Did we just shut the door? Did Jared just get blasted by a prismatic spray and then just shut the door and be like, nah, let's not go through here?
He just
I
knows the door.
I haven't done anything.
Yeah, nope.
No, the door is still open.
I assume you guys, you will tell me what's going on here after, when there's
When
time. But
past
it looks like
5 seconds, yeah.
All right, Jolt.
Can Jolt use any kind of spell?
Nope.
No. Okay. So he just does melee attacks.
Yep.
He's just to annoy
Okay.
people.
I was going to say if he could
Attacking
do
or
if he could
targeting
detect,
location.
detect I was going to say if he could do detect magic, he'd go in there and detect magic. But
Nope. That was a trade-off for him being fully sentient. Is he lost his spell-like abilities?
yeah. In that case, Jolt is just going to hold his action. I'm not putting him in harm's way.
Okay.
I will never put him in harm's way.
It'll be Meredith's turn, and George or Jack, whoever wants to.
I mean, I'm down. I wouldn't class me as having two already because Jolt is literally very circumstantial and situational. So I'm more than happy to take on Meredith if you guys want me to.
Yeah. If he comes back and she's dead... oh, no, not permanent death here anyway.
Go ahead, Jack.
Okay. So Meredith will look and see what spells we're running here. If it decides it wants to load, la 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 la. Got spinning purple circle. There we go. Character sheet. Oh wow, this looks funky. This looks a lot more funky than mine. So we have rocket. Just not spell light bomb spike. Do you know what I'm going to do? The classic. I'm just going to walk in there and see if I can lightning bolt somebody.
Can I talk as a free action?
Yep.
I'll just, if I see Meredith start to move forward, I'll just say, "Wait, they vanished. I don't know where they are. Don't do anything reckless."
Okay, I'll sort of step. Do I have to step into the room to use detect magic, or?
I
You have to have enough room to have a 60-foot cone without there being walls or anything in the way. Theoretically, if you stepped here, you probably could do it. If you did like that, you'd probably just only be able to do like that half of the room though, because of the angle. Maybe I don't know. It's up to Perfrex. You could probably do it from there, somewhat.
Yeah. So you can do a 60-foot cone from there because the door is open.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll do that. I'll detect magic.
Okay.
To flash it up, don't I?
So you are able to determine that there are one moment. There are two auras in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all you get on the first round. It's a 3-round spell.
That's why I like a divination wizard with divining delver.
Okay. I'll say to everybody, I'm detecting two magical auras from this room. Whoever was in here might still be in.
And then anything else?
Selenia, are you outside?
I'm right. I'm where I am on the map.
No, I mean, are you
In real
outside
life.
in real life?
No, I am at my laptop on my not with the headset on because the headset I had was dying in the last game I played and I haven't found a replacement yet.
Okay. The reason I said so is because I'm getting some static or something from your end.
I am sorry for that. I will.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I was just letting you know.
All right, Serif, it is now your turn.
Sarah's turn. Oh God. I don't know if there's anything Seraph can do. Darkness isn't useful. Nope. Nothing I can do. So I'm gonna hold my action.
You're just gonna hold. All right, Eliza.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do because I don't even want to waste my performance rounds. If you don't know where she is. There was no magic in the room. I have absolutely not a clue. What options do I have?
So just passing the turn as well, or?
I might have to pass turn because I've got no options and I don't want to start wasting performance rounds. Well, actually, no. I will activate Bardic Performance, but I won't have a target to do anything else to. So, Bardic Performance, Inspire Courage, and that'll be it.
All right, Jaren.
Right, so you've activated Inspire Courage, right? Just so I know.
So as long as you can hear me.
Okay. Yeah, I would rage. No. There's no point actually raging right now. No, I won't. I'll just stay. I will, however, enter into, as a swift action, I'm going to enter into my, which one is it? My stance of aggression. Throw it into the chat.
Even his stance is aggressive.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's currently a 2d6 boast.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a little bit, a little bit extra if I don't want to go the full ham. And then I shall, I guess I'm just going to take a 5-foot step forward, and then can I do a perception check to see if I can hear any sounds, breathing, footsteps, anything? Anything that might indicate that there is still a being in this room?
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
If only that room was just entirely wood, so you can just set the whole room on fire and just shut the door and let it be.
That's actually not far from what I was about to propose on my turn.
30? 30?
You're just going to breathe fire in the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Considering it only.
You
with
don't
the
need to see them.
with the 30, you do hear that they're in the room, but you're not able to pinpoint where.
Okay. Temptation to just fucking swing randomly, isn't it?
Well, you just run in there, just spinning your hammer around in a circle.
Basically, it's very tempting, but I won't.
You'll just get
I'll
dizzy and fall over.
I shall just I will ready an action for so that if an enemy comes within reach, I will do a standard attack.
Okay.
Time to send in the flamethrower.
All right. So. Gotta make a check here. Okay, she makes it. Okay. So, just as she comes into view and you're ready to swing yourself, you do find yourself trying to fend off a number of these snakes coming at you.
Okay.
Okay. That one will hit. That one will.
What direction are they coming from?
Ah, right. I forgot to. There she is. And AC of 17 it says. So that third one will be a hit. As well that one. Okay.
Will I get my attack, and can I also do Bloody Riposte as an immediate action?
So your readied action will go off after her attacks are finished. And after the first attack you can do the Bloody Riposte.
Yeah, so I'll do the Bloody Riposte.
Then you'll be doing a full counter.
So the first one...
Yeah, do the damage for the first one.
Yep.
And then we'll do the
First one does 6 points of damage, so...
Yeah, okay, -1, so that's...
And then I need you to make a will save.
Oh. Okay,
The thing of no barbarian wants to hit you.
Yeah.
my will isn't...
Yeah, the barbarian and the will save.
My will isn't terrible, because wisdom is actually an important stat to me. So
Oh,
my will
barbarian
is...
that actually has... He's strong but wise.
It's because it's my initiator stat.
Was that your scaling
Right.
stat?
Yeah, for my maneuvers. So I actually will... 20, it's not terrible.
He's quite
Okay.
insightful, but does occasionally get outsmarted by a doorknob.
Alright, you resist the first bite. Go ahead and make your Bloody Riposte.
Okay,
Cleaves that one in two as well.
okay, that I need that buff. Okay, so Bloody Riposte, and it's 4 because I gain another 2d6 from my stance of aggression.
Oh. Ouch. That's going to be solid if that hits.
Yeah, again.
Still 46.
Can't get a 10.
Hey, my dude. I can just eventually I'll just take 10 for absolutely anything, with the exception of attack.
Okay, so after the first one hits you, you do manage to swing in a solid blow against her, and then the other snakes strike as well.
Right.
Okay, 3 points, another 3 points, and 4 points. So 2, 2, and 3 for a total of 7.
Okay.
And I will need 3 will saves.
Fucking.
Next round, I'll take out my torch to give us the protection from evil buff.
First one. Second one. And
Ooh, yes,
third
nat 20 on
one.
the second.
Oh
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, I had to roll bad sometime. I'm law of averages. What was this
Except for
doing
your
then?
attack rolls.
So, just the constant barrage. You stand strong for most of them, but the last one just finally wore down. And you feel a haze come over your mind, and it's hard to focus, hard to think. You are confused for one round.
Does that mean I don't get my attack for my raid action?
Well, let's find out. I'll let you roll the D100 to decide what you get to do.
Okay. 50.
You try to speak a warning to your friends instead, but you can't make words. It is Selenia's turn.
All right, let's start off with the lifelink effect on Meredith.
Yes, she is definitely hurt more than 5.
So we're going to do that,
Process.
and I will take 5. And now comes the question of, from whatever happened to Jaren there, does that look like Jaren got really, really beat up?
Not really beat up. He's taken a pretty solid hit, but he's not really beat up.
Okay, I don't know what that thing is, and I don't think I could get in there without provoking an attack of opportunity, so I'm going to take this to, I'm hoping that I can pull out my torch and give the heroism and protection from evil buffs to the party and set off another lifelink. Does that sound reasonable? Pathrax?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone is now buffed with heroism and protection from evil. And whoever looks the most beat up is the next lifelink target.
Well, that'd be me.
Still
'cause
untouched.
the only 2 who have.
Can
We're
Serif
still
take her
far
turn,
then.
please, after this?
And I will put myself here.
Can Serif take her turn, please, after this?
Oh, yeah, it is her turn.
Well, it's Jolt's
Let's roll.
turn.
We follow the rules of initiative.
Is something up, mate?
I held my action.
Ah.
It
Then
should be
yes.
round there.
Yeah, because Jolt was the first on the initiative tracker.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, no. He held his action, which means he can hold it up until his place in initiative.
That is fair, actually.
So I don't know how this works. I don't know if I can choose which targets I hit with this ability, but I'm hoping the way that it's going to work, or the way that you'll allow it to work, is that it doesn't hurt my allies. I was going to ask if I could use one of my Storm Step spells.
Well, if you had the spell properly in your spell book, you would know. So,
He did, just not anymore.
you don't get to choose creatures to exclude from your spell unless the spell specifies. But, here's what the spell says. You must either have line of sight to your destination, or you must specify direction and distance within range. Creatures and objects in the path of your passage take 1d8 points of electricity per 2 caster levels, maximum of 5d8, with a successful reflex save having the damage. If your path intersects with a solid object, you damage the barrier accordingly. If the damage is enough to break through, you continue beyond the barrier as long as the spell's range permits. Otherwise, your movement stops in the square adjacent to the barrier and the effect ends. So if you wanted to go, for example, that way, you would be damaging Jolt and Jaren.
Well, only Jaren because,
Right.
jolts immune to electricity damage, but
Yeah, but there's still an arrow attached to it.
yeah. No, what I was thinking, no, it's not a spell like that.
It'd be funny, just like, yeah, but he's got an arrow.
I move with the spell. And what I was thinking about doing was moving to here and then darting through him to about here. But if I do that, I'm going to hit Meredith and Jaren. I don't want to do that. So what I'll do is
Yeah, never mind.
what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move to here, and then I'm going to shoot him with my arrow. As a standard attack, can I do a spell strike, or does that require a full round action?
No, spell strike is just part of you casting a spell.
Yeah, spell strike is basically when you cast a spell that has a range touch. That is what allows you to use your weapon as part of the spell.
So it's not like a separate action. It's you cast a
It's
spell,
inbuilt.
and you get to use your weapon or the normal touch attack.
So I get to, if I cast a spell, then I get to shoot that spell at him.
Yes, however, you can't see it because there's a wall between you two. Well, okay, actually, from where you are now, you can see him, so yes, you could.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to use a shocking grasp, I believe.
Said shocking grasp?
Shocking grasp, yeah.
Okay.
Or I could use Deadeye's arrow. No, I don't have one of those. Wait, where's shocking grasp? I thought I had shocking grasp on here. Pathrak, shocking grasp's missing off my list. Never mind.
That's your fault.
I will instead. Instead, can I just use expend a point with my arcane pool to give my weapon the shocking burst feature?
Absolutely. You now have shocking burst for 10 rounds.
That expends 2 points, doesn't it?
1 point. Because it's 1 point, it equals 2 enhancement, which equals shocking.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Right, okay, I can check it.
Yeah.
And I can use Vital Strike with that, can't I?
Yes, you can, because it's just a swift action.
Standard. Yeah, because it's swift action to use your pool.
Oh! Yes!
Okay, I don't... Oh, you got a crit.
Oh! Baby!
Nat 20.
Okay.
Baby!
That means, because it's a shocking burst weapon, it does an additional...
D10.
Yes.
Okay, Jack, would you like to take the damage that you've rolled plus the extra D10? Or would you like the crit that I have rolled?
I will take the crit that you have rolled.
Alright. And... so you get 5. Okay.
So, Lenny, I hate to be a pain, but I've got that stat again.
I'm not even sure what's. I have fans on, but I'm not sure. I mean, I can reboot, but that's going to put me away for a few minutes.
I would recommend that you just lower your input. It's just picking up the fan noises.
I've lowered my.
Sorry, I don't want to be a pain, bro.
I have lowered my input significantly. Hopefully, it's better.
Yeah, that's much
So
better.
far, can't hear anything. So I guess we'll see how it goes.
All right, so you do a total of 55 points of damage,
Shit.
and
Alright.
she is able to resist the additional effect of this deep wound that you've just given her. But she is shaky. It is Jolt's turn.
Jolt can't move in there without provoking an attack of opportunity, can he?
Not really.
Okay. Jolt will just stay where he is then.
All right. Meredith.
Can I cast lightning bolt on him?
If you want to
Line.
fry Jaren.
Okay, yeah, I thought that might have been the case. What other spells does?
Do you like just magic missile? Something simple? You know, it doesn't need to be flashy.
Yeah, he has magic missile, which he does. So yeah, we'll cast magic missile.
Yeah, because it's confirmed damage. It's
Mhm.
so that's yeah.
That is 16 points of damage.
Cool. I guess it's Eliza's turn then.
Yes, it is. So, maintaining the performance, let's move, see, 5, 10, 15, up to here. I can't see her, can I? It's probably too packed in there.
Yeah, with 3 people in the way, that's asking a bit much.
There's nothing that I can really do in there, so I'm probably going to have to pass the rest.
All right, Jaren. Unless you get that nat 1, I think you got it.
You say that.
I mean, aren't I confused? Was that just for one round?
That was for the round.
Okay. So, I will. You know what? Since I can, I'm gonna try something a bit. I'm gonna try a furious primal wrath attack,
no.
Sounds good, but is it
which I will.
He basically introduces his hammer to the face of whoever happens to be in front of him.
let's see it.
Yeah, give me a second. I just need to add the buff here. Off. I don't want that. So many buffs. Okay. Right, okay. So we will just roll. I'll throw it into the. So Furious Primal Wrath. Where even is. Okay, that's there. Just to show you guys what it does. And then I just roll my attack.
What the hell?
What's up, dude? How's it going? It's a nice attack, isn't it?
Damn, son! Where'd you find this?
And then it's an extra damage of 2 because I still have my stance of aggression.
Couldn't see the thing pop up.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, that.
Oh hell yeah, that is definitely
Yes!
Taking a minus
Pretty
4
low
to
down.
an additional 35 damage.
Oh, you only rolled a 2 and a 1. Jeez.
I know, such low on the D8s. I know, man. It's depressing, right? I could have got the 6, could have got the mat, over 60 on just the weapon. Oh well, I have to 68. I'll take it.
Yeah, go ahead and describe this.
Okay, as his mind clears and he feels the weight of his hammer again, he just cries out, "Get out of my mind!" Slams it down. It hits right on the temple, and the force kind of drags the head down faster than the body can bend and almost snaps it in half as it's slammed into the ground. Pretty brutal. But yeah. But yeah, so by Pefrax, I love this character.
Alright. The snakes kind of twitch in place, just the last vestiges of reflexes passing through their dead bodies. And with that, you are out of initiative.
Oh, cool. And now I can reset all my maneuvers.
Would anyone mind telling me what's going on? And of course, let's lifelink everyone else.
yes.
Okay, so first round of lifelink will be 5 points for Meredith and 5 points for Jaren.
Okay, so let me roll the quick 2d6s plus 5s. And Selenia will take 10.
There we go.
Okay. Tell me when again.
Hold on. Uh-oh. Roll 20 is being a little fishy.
Yeah, it's taking its goddamn time. I still need more. I'm still below 5.
Woo!
Well, it's safe to assume everyone's life-linked outside of combat.
Yep. So I'm going to have to reload roll 20 because it is frozen.
Yeah, it froze for me, so I had to
Wonderful.
read.
Doesn't seem to be frozen for me.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll need one more, I think.
Okay, so Selenia, when you get loaded up, roll another 2d6 plus 5.
How many times?
Just the one for now.
Yeah, we'll see. It depends on where you roll, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
One more
Damage
time.
to me, or am I removing the damage for myself?
You go ahead at this point because it freezes up whenever I mess with you. So
Okay.
this should be the last 2d6 plus 5 for you.
Yeah, then this should be the last. Ah, wonderful. And feels right as rain. Thank you.
All right.
Is everyone feeling better?
Indeed.
I shall do a lay on hands self to get myself up and running nicely.
It's always surprisingly how nice that is to hear. Just like right now, everyone's now healed up. Now we're good to go on.
So I heal 40, which will bring me back up to full.
Nice.
All right. And now, without the imminent threat of
Immediate death.
by snake hands, you're able to kind of take a look at the room, and it seems to have once been a bedroom. You do see a corpse, unfortunately. Amongst the debris.
Right. So, Selenia, we have only met briefly, I believe, before you had to go someplace.
Yes, I believe that we should probably fill you in.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so I was just trying to remember my notes because my head's all over the place most of the time. There's basically this is a place that was owned by a long lost wealthy family. It also happens to be infested, apparently was the term used. There's a supply route that uses somewhere near here as a kind of a rest stop before they get towards Calmarain. And recently their caravans have been under attack. They're not entirely sure exactly what it could be, but we've been sent in here to pacify the place. Any and all enemies that are here are to be dealt with. If this place is cursed, like some of their rumours happen to say, then it can be cleansed by holy men at a later time. That's really all there is to it. Simple, secure mission.
How much is left?
We've just started, really. There's the room we're standing in now, and the room just there. I point to the room that we just, cleared out. There's like what probably was some kind of ballroom. I point near to where the rubble is. Other than that, we've still got multiple floors to go through, and the rest of this one. So just started, really.
All right, let's get to it. I guess we have our work cut out for us.
Quite. So, Which way
there-
now?
Possibly towards that ballroom, just to see if there was anything else immediately there.
Of course.
Is there any kind of exits or anywhere in that room?
And this one I'm in.
Yes, please.
I have to relaunch my Roll20 in one moment.
There's one up here. Probably leads the same direction as the one here.
I wouldn't be able to see you.
Then we would be standing exactly like this.
Yeah,
Would
we'd probably
be
be grouping up at this point.
order.
We just can't be bothered to move our tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
There's also another doorway that seems to have been broken down. Can't really know a room by the looks of things, but I can't see much.
shall we take another look? Or shall we take a closer look then? Since the door is already open as such.
Sounds like a plan.
Though hopefully this one doesn't have a magic thrown at you as soon as you open the door.
We'll see. Also, what's this random ass box thing that's just here? Is that meant to be here?
That box is the corpse.
Oh,
Right.
it's a dead
cool.
body. It's a
Yeah.
very small dead body.
Right. I guess.
Is it because the body's in a soup can or something?
It's just a marker.
Okay. Yeah, well, I think one's ready. I'm gonna head towards this open door over here. I guess. Nothing.
There we are out of initiative.
Doubtfully, but since there was already something clearly invisible in here, I'm going to scan the room with Detect Evil.
You do not get anything with Detect Evil in the room.
Good enough?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Serif's gonna go and have a look at the dead guy's body and have a look and see what he's got on him.
She,
She,
I think. I believe it was a she.
it, whatever it was.
Okay. This is a desiccated and tattered body. Basically a skeleton with a few ragged remains of clothing. Nothing else.
Okay, so that's an extra corpse, not the corpse of the thing that just got killed.
Correct.
Does it look human? Or what race was it?
Yes, it is human as far as you can tell.
Can I attempt a heal check and possibly identify it?
Looks to be... Well, go ahead and make the heal check.
Yeah, I'm not great on. I usually use magic, but I can give it a go, and that's what I'm asking. And I will roll.
Okay. Looks to be human. That's about it. There's bones here, but
I mean, how long has it been dead?
it's been dead a long time. The bones are very brittle.
Why would they want to leave a corpse here?
Apparently, this place is cursed. Seems like a good place as any for someone adept at necromancy to call home.
all the more reason to put a stop to it.
I'll look at you with a bit of distaste in my mouth. You know, not all necromancy's bad.
I am fully aware of that. More than you believe. Now, we shouldn't wait here too long.
I'm going to step closer to this doorway, and I'd like to do a perception check. So I can hear anything into the room.
Okay.
Serif's gonna pause for a second.
Alright. You do not hear anything stirring in the room ahead of you.
Cool.
Serif will shout out, Jaren, wait! Don't go in there just yet. Meredith, didn't you detect 2 magical auras when you used your detection spell earlier on? To which Meredith would reply, yes. There's something else with a magical aura. So, Meredith will cast Detect Magic again.
I will scan also for detect magic.
Okay. So you both detect an aura in the room, and after the first round, you detect it coming from over here amongst the debris. It looks like maybe a set of drawers or cabinet may have fallen over.
Okay. Meredith will go and have a look because it was Meredith that detected it. So,
Okay.
I detected it as well.
I am going to stand a little bit closer so that way everyone stays in the radius of the abilities.
The heroism torch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you try to rummage through, or?
yeah, I'll have a look in the drawers.
I'd like to continue the scan just to see if I can pick out anything else about the aura.
Okay. Go ahead and make an Arcana check. Okay, you get pretty strong aura of transmutation.
I say, I can sense some transmutation. Not sure what yet, though.
And Meredith is able to kind of dig through, and with the spell kind of still active, she's able to find some figurines. She finds 3 ivory figurines in the shape of goats. And Charlie, you can make a spellcraft check if you want to figure out what it is.
I would.
Could multiple people do this, or?
I'm the one that picked out the aura. You technically haven't yet.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, Meredith dropped the spell to find them.
I got
Yeah,
a
no, that's fair
31.
enough.
Okay. So,
So I do find out what it is. Oh, this is going to be fun reading this. when the thing decides to actually fire up. Oh, this is brilliant. So, the Ivory Goat Figurines of Wondrous Power. So there are three. These figurines come in threes, and each goat of the trio looks slightly different from the others and has a different function. So there is the Goat of Traveling. So this statuette provides a speedy and enduring mount equal to that of a heavy horse in every way except for appearance. The goat can travel a maximum of 1 day each week continuously, or a combination of periods totaling 24 hours. At that point, or when a command word is uttered, it returns to its statuette, and for no less than a day before it can be used again. So we can either have, a mount, like a free mount. Then we got the Goat of Travail, which is this one becomes an enormous creature larger than a bull, with the statistics of a nightmare, except for the addition of a pair of wicked horns of exceptional size. 1d8 plus 4 damage each. If it is charging to attack, it may only use its horns, but adds 6 points of damage to a successful attack. And it can be called to life just once a month for up to 12 hours at a time. Then we've got the last one, the Goat of Terror. So when called upon by a proper word, this statue becomes a Destia-like mount with the statistics of a light horse. However, its riders can employ the goat's horns as weapons. One horn as
They sound pretty useful.
Yes, one horn is a +3 heavy lance.
Jesus.
The other horn is a +5 longsword when ridden in an attack against an opponent. The Goat of Terror also radiates fear as a spell within a 30-foot radius. This will be a willpower DC for partial, but this can only be used once every 2 weeks for up to 3 hours. That is what these things are. I would pretty much say that this is what I've heard of and that what these are doing, and these are fairly potent artifacts. A very good find there, Meredith.
Well, you could say it was just lucky. That's all.
Indeed so. Anyway, let's secure these items and then move on. But well, not that our characters would know how much they cost, but they are they're nice. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Okay, so we can move on. So I take it that we've already seen what Jaren can see.
Yeah, Jaren hasn't. Didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you guys because I don't want to go too far.
I'll just go back up
ahead.
and just say we found some interesting items.
Right.
I can give you the full explanation later.
Yes. Let's keep
If
moving.
you're interested, obviously.
We shall see. Let's keep moving.
Yes.
So I guess I'll head in and first few steps, I guess. See what happens.
Okay. Okay, it looks like this was a study at one point in time, but it has obviously fallen to shambles. Books strewn across the floor, bookshelves toppled over. Even you can see past some debris to where the floor seems to have caved in a bit.
Okay, I'll move up a little. Moving around all these destroyed shelving as a whole. Are there any doorways along these walls? Any like here? Because I can't see if there are. Ah, right.
So you see two windows looking out onto the grounds and a busted open doorway past the hole in the floor that seems to lead onto a porch. You also see another corpse
In the fireplace.
half shoved into the fireplace.
Hmm.
I don't like this place. This place is creepy.
Two windows and seems doorway back outside.
Sorry, almost missed one. Another corpse over between the windows, slumped against the wall.
Right. Guess I'm gonna go and have a look at the corpse over in the by the windows. But I'll tell Selenia about the one here and that there's nowhere really else to go in this room because just the porch that leads, I presume, out back outside. But then I'm gonna go and just have a look. I guess I'll just see what I can look. What perception check or do you want something else?
Is everyone else coming in?
It's up to them.
And you were checking for what again?
I just want to see if there's any particular things about this that makes it stand out. Any remaining clothing marks.
Okay, so you're investigating the corpse. Got it.
Yeah, so perception.
No, there's nothing remarkable about the corpse. It's
Okay, that's fair enough.
It's just a corpse.
Yeah, I'll probably just nudge it with my foot a little, see if anything happens, and whatever.
Wow. Okay. Red flag. I'm hearing meowing. Selena, is
Yeah,
your
it was
cat
my cat.
demanding attention?
That was my cat. He's mad at me because I was gone all day.
Yeah. He's demanding attention and cuddles.
Yep. Where are your kitty drugs? They're over there. Where are your kitty drugs? Come here.
That cat is going to be rampaging across this entire house.
I will try and stay in a place that keeps the most people under the aura. While looking around, I'll do a detect evil as well, but I doubt I'll see anything.
Seraph's gonna go to you, Selenia. Me and Jolt are gonna go and wait at the doorway to the main hall. I'd hate for anything to sneak up.
alright. In the room and slightly behind you, you detect nothing. But you know that these stone walls are definitely limiting your ability.
Oh, I'm sure they are, but out of curiosity, this, of course, would unless the party members have protection as well on that. Anyone who is less respectable should. I'm also curious about if I catch anyone.
Well, I'm not evil, so.
But just in general, that's standard sweep in the rooms. I doubt I'm going to see anything, but if somebody in the party registers, that will be an interesting fact to keep remembering.
You'll be like, hold up.
Yeah, I mean, there's new people, and they're not necessarily going to be. It's been a weird day.
They're not of entirely your morals.
By the way, I'm gonna just carefully walk around here and just lean out and see what's on this porch, where it goes.
Okay. So you kind of lean out, and you do see the overgrown remains of what may have been a listening garden. Just a nice little secluded area.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much as I expected. Yes, I'll just head back and let's head on.
Very well.
Nothing, I'll turn to, as I walk past, I'll say to Selenia, nothing seems to be that way, just a porch to a now overrun garden. Let's keep checking, we've still got more places in this house to search.
Yep. Remember, she is slow.
Yeah.
Pathrax, I sent you a message, by the way.
Okay. So, before I address that, the party is doing what right now? Just retreating back to the front room, or?
Yeah, I'm probably heading, because I don't think, where else can we even...
Well, there's here and
Oh
possibly
yeah,
those that
that'd
are
be
there.
pretty sure we know where that's going.
Yeah, but we
I
haven't
guess
checked it. Because there may be doors in that room that Jolt wasn't necessarily able to spot easily.
Yeah, well, I guess we can just open it.
Yeah. And there was don't know if you saw, but there was a door here as well.
Oh, I did not actually
No,
see
we
that.
did not.
Otherwise, I would have opened that as I was heading over here. So I'll do that quickly, carefully.
And I will move back over to here to
Yeah,
cover people.
see what's in there.
Okay. Here's the fun. Okay. So, what I've got to do. Alright, you see what looks like may have been a pool room. There's a few discarded billiard cues, and looks like the whole floor was actually covered in felt. And two corpses, along with very rickety looking staircase leading up to the second level.
Right. I'll just look around. Again, I guess there's nothing really unusual about these corpses, is there? It's just decaying clothing and skeletons and stuff, I imagine.
So we're going to take this moment and say, is everyone where they like to be?
I will say for myself, considering I'm theoretically covering everyone, yes, good enough. Never mind.
I'd say Meredith would not be on her own. She would probably be
Yeah.
keeping her alive.
Yeah, Meredith would be with everybody else.
Where Serif is, I don't know. But yeah, like, here's good enough,
And
I
Jolt
guess.
is over there.
Okay. So here's the fun part. Serif has decided to, and this is something that you guys would not know, but I have to tell you as players, Serif has decided to go outside and fly. Now, It has been approximately 4 rounds, and she is suddenly beset upon by gargoyles. At the same time, you have entered this room and have started to investigate these corpses, just paying them passing glance. But unfortunately for you, these ones are not simple corpses.
These are zombies.
Or ghouls or something.
And what's worse is, out of the one nearest to you, Jaren, a absolute... It kind of sits up, opens its mouth, and releases a swarm of wasps out of its body.
Oh, fucking swarms. I hate swarms.
Yay, and I just got a bee sting today, so that's bad thoughts.
Can we just get Meredith to just go and just burn the room down?
That will be what Meredith will do.
Well, yeah, because can you hit swarms?
I have a nice AoE cone breath.
I'm just gonna say one thing quickly. As what happens to Serif, Jolt is gonna turn around and say, probably to Selenia, sort of hop on to your sort of shoulder, Selenia, and say, Serif is in some danger.
Zoe! Well, Jaren specifically.
Okay, so I guess initiative again.
Yep.
No deal, my initiative's getting better and better. There we go, Jaren. I mean,
Here's what Jaren's been after all along.
Is it though?
Not maybe not in this particular instance because you've got a swarm to deal with, but
well, there's still some zombies that you can kick the crap out of.
We'll need Meredith's initiative.
Do you want me to do it?
Serif's initiative doesn't really matter.
Serif
No.
is we'll get to Serif. Maybe.
I'm just saying that you told us that, our characters wouldn't die permanently, so I was prepared to take this risk.
Yeah, not permanently. Yeah, you've got 4 gargoyles encircling you right now.
It's fine. I've got a way out. It's fine.
It's screaming and running away in the opposite
No,
direction.
no, I've got storm step. I can just storm step straight into the building.
You can try. Okay.
Okay, yeah, come here.
So, first round of combat is the swarm.
No!
Guess what they do?
Not the bees!
Yeah.
Wasps.
They are a bit wasps in this.
Okay, we're looking at 7 points of damage, and I'll need a fortitude, and I believe it's a will? No, 2 fortitude.
Okay, 2 fortitude. One.
First one looks good.
2.
Definitely.
Alright. These wasps are just swarming all over you, and you do take a little bit of damage, but thankfully you resist their stings. And it is your turn.
I guess it's time to try and.
Kick the zombie.
I guess so. I will swift action stance of aggression. And then as a full action. I'm going to I'm gonna try the charge of the battle cat.
Which one?
Charge of the battle cat. For
I bet Jack's now just imagining just a normal cat just going to.
which is a charge action dealing an additional 46 points of damage with the enemy requiring a DC. What will it be? What's my initial? Wisdom again. So DC 18 or get knocked prone. I'll throw it into the chat. Give me a sec. Roll20 is being so slow today.
It's been slow for quite some time, really, that I've really noticed.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But I'm doing that, and I'm going to charge directly at this one here,
Okay.
and do my charge attack. I will not rage. I don't think. No, I won't. So then, so let's make the attack. With 6 additional dice.
Oh, low damage rolls, but
yeah.
that's still a 30 odd, well, 20.
And that the
35.
zombie thing needs to make a DC 18 reflex save.
Okay. So, it does take some damage. It does seem as though it's what appears to be brittle bones are actually quite sturdier than you thought.
Okay. I presume it doesn't get knocked down.
No, it does fall prone.
Oh, that's nice at least. Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Just looking at my spell list.
Eliza!
This is one I don't actually have to worry about hitting my teammates for once. I must say, this is unusual.
Okay, what are you doing?
Just tossing up between two. Where is it at? Oh, is that? Oh, is it a piercing scream? Only a single target. So I can't even use that. Okay then, and that is, and that just makes my job a little bit easier. So that's the door, isn't it?
Yeah, the door is, like these two here.
So I'll go 2 across and 1 up. And then I will activate Cord of Shards. So 15-foot burst. cone-shaped burst, that is.
Okay.
So that should only hit the swarm. I think the zombie would be blocked by the wall, so. Yep, so that should be 2d6 damage. Assuming he fails they fail reflex.
Is there a... Oh, it's a reflex negates. Okay.
Yeah, reflex negates.
And DC is 16. Alright. Gotta check one thing.
Yeah, just because, that's it, my quickening pulse probably won't be of much help here. Just because most of the targets are dead, so.
Okay. Unfortunately, it does make the save.
Yeah, well, that's all I got.
Okay. So. This creature standing next to you is gonna go ahead and stand up.
Does that provoke?
I think so. Let me double check.
I think they do. I think standing up does provoke.
From what I remember, it does.
Okay, here we go. Stand up from prone does provoke.
Nice. Yeah, just give me a moment. There's really something I just want to read.
And come here. Why are you yelling at me? Come here.
Okay, yep, so I will just make an attack.
If you're not here, then I can't pay you.
Alright, unfortunately, it is not enough to hit it. And as it stands up, dodging your blow, you come face to face with it. Its eye sockets completely empty and seeping trails of smoke. I need a fortitude save from you, please.
Okay,
You're out of range of the buffs.
that's fine. I'll turn them off. Wait for my roll 20 to actually catch up. $30.
Alright, you are able to resist this terrible feeling that's washing over you as you lock eyes with it. The next one will shuffle around the swarm and stare at Eliza. I'll need a fortitude save from you, please.
Oh dear. 21.
You as well are able to resist this feeling for now. Selenia.
Simple question, because Joel just said Serif is in trouble. Eliza and Meredith are the only ones that are invisible right now, and I'm going to ask, can you handle this?
But, well, the zombies are easy. The swarm is more difficult. I don't have much AoE.
Meredith will turn around and say, "Leave the swarm to me. My breath weapon will be more than enough to deal with."
Then, in that case, I want to go outside, and I believe this is the quickest way outside, is it not?
You might be onto something.
Yeah, but remember, if you do that, you've then got to go all the way
I can go
round
up,
out here.
up.
We have
That
a
is true.
dragon that can fly.
That is true.
I go out and I go up.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Do I have enough room here to, with the debris, to kind of spread wings and kind of do a leaping, flying, running, let's get out?
The floors are about 15 feet tall, so you do have enough room to get up in the air and head towards either the windows or the doorway leading out.
I'll take the doorway leading out, and with that, please remove me from the initiative, and I will, my plan is then to help Serif. So I will put myself off to the side if that's okay. And
Jolt's holding on. Yeah, Jolt's holding on to Selenia's back.
And I'll leave myself out of combat if that's okay with you, Pathrax.
Yeah, that's fine.
Excellent.
Do you want Meredith to do what? Sorry, do you want Seraph to do what she's doing at all, or
I'm not complaining.
like
I have an idea.
simultaneously whilst this is going on? Do you want Seraph to take her turn, or
We'll come back to that. I'm
Yeah.
keeping track of the number of rounds that are passing, just because it's going to be hard to drag players back and forth between multiple maps.
Yeah, and I'm trying to avoid that, and that's why I'm saying take me out. But yeah, I get it. And also trying to decide to do this as soon as possible, so that way the help comes early.
That sounds like one attention-seeking cat.
Yes.
All right. So I need to take just a quick minute here. So, Jack, go ahead and think about what Meredith's going to do.
she's gonna go into the doorway and she's gonna just
All right, Jack. Have at it with Meredith.
okay. So Meredith is going to move here, and basically is going to, blow fire and try and burn this swarm, and hopefully catch this thing as well.
Okay, with what?
Her fire, not fire. Her. I've just realised she's not cone. She's line, isn't she? Okay.
And it will take a round to change too, I believe.
Let me just see what she's got. She should have something to deal with this, surely. Surely?
Tell the dragon it's all okay, you'll handle it when they leave, when they were ready to do more than one AoE thing on them.
Would ball lightning work here, Pethrax?
I mean, yes.
That would be enough to deal with the swarm, yeah?
Maybe. You can give it a go and find out.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cast ball lightning.
So, 2 globes of lightning. Where do you want
Each one is 5 foot in diameter, so is one going to be enough to deal with this swarm or not?
You summon 2, regardless.
Yeah. But I can summon them in different places, can't I?
Yes.
I was gonna. If one is enough to deal with the swarm, I'll summon one here and then one here.
I mean, I'd rather just deal with the swarm, honestly.
Okay, in that case, I'll summon one here and then one here.
So, like that. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like in the middle of the swarm here, but
Better?
yeah, that's it.
Okay. DC is 18. Okay. Swarm is unaffected. They flow out of the way of the ball of electricity. However, the zombie does not get out of the way fast enough. And that is 3d6 points of electricity damage.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it's more, but...
Oh. No, I think you're right. I think it is 3d6. But it lasts more than one round.
Here it is. So he gets an additional point of damage per die roll, so that's an extra 3, so a total of 10 damage.
Fair enough.
Okay. Swarm's turn. Okay, Meredith and Eliza.
Yes.
14 points of damage and 2 fortitude saves.
Each.
Each.
So two fort saves, yeah?
Yep.
17, not confident in, but 21, I'm confident in. And you said 14 damage, so.
Don't forget you're out of heroism range.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So,
That's not good.
Eliza, you do manage to shake off the poisonous stings, but the stings are so painful you are distracted and nauseated for 1 round.
Oh, well, it's a good thing I wasn't maintaining anything at the time.
Unfortunately, Meredith is both nauseated for a round and she fails against the poison. And takes 6 points of dexterity damage.
Holy shit.
Ian goes away for 5 minutes and you're already his. Oh, great.
You've lied to me. You said you were going to handle it.
Is that damage or drain?
Damage. And then it will be Jaren's turn.
Okay.
Ooh. Also, Meredith needs to make a concentration check.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, actually, no, never mind. You've lost the spell because you are nauseated.
So you
Nauseated
can't
creatures are unable to attack, cast spells, concentrate, or do anything else requiring attention.
I gotta take care of the cat for a minute. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Sure.
Okay, I'm just going to do a full round attack. I am going to rage, however.
Have at it.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a full round of attacks on this guy in front of me. So, 2 damage. Fucking such a low roll. Fuck's.
Okay, so the first one does hit. And, let's see, does a good bit of damage. But the second attack does miss.
Yeah. That's my go.
Eliza, you're up.
Alright, I'm nauseated for this round, so all I can do is move.
Yep.
So I'm just going to move to the end of the wall. And that will be about it. So nausea should end now that my turn is over, should it? Or is it until the swarm's turn?
We'll call it over.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright. Odak is going to take a couple of swipes at you, Jaren.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we get here. Oof. Okay.
By first attack, I'd like to.
So you are going to take 7 points of damage,
Okay,
and you are exhausted
Wait, what?
for 2 rounds as it slams into your chest, knocking your breath out from you.
Is that just from the attack? I get no save.
Correct. It was a critical.
Wonderful. I take 7 damage. Okay, I'm exhausted. That means I'm out of range? Because
Let's double check that.
Because I know you're exhausted when you come out of rage, but I didn't know exhaustion can.
Oh no,
force-
I'm fatigued when I come out of rage. It's
Yeah.
the same thing, really.
You cannot enter a new rage while fatigued or exhausted.
Okay.
So as long as you're
think-
in it, you're fine.
Okay, I
Because you're not
will
really
still use
The bloody
Riposte.
riposte.
yes, indeed.
Go for it.
Okay, just tick it off. Okay, bloody riposte, dealing 4 damage because of stance of aggression. But my AC is I did not mean to add that second attack.
It's fine. We'll just take the first
yeah,
one.
ignore that second one.
Well, the first one does hit for quite a chunk of damage.
Jeez, how tough are these fucking things? It hits for so much damage.
And then it hits you again for 3 points of damage.
I know that I've got DR3.
Alright. Next one.
How long am I exhausted for? Just
2 rounds.
wonderful. Actually, God, what even is my AAC now?
You don't have one at this point. So.
Basically, yeah, it's 9 right now.
Okay. And this Bodak comes up behind you and smacks you again for another 8 points of damage.
Yeah, I can't be flanked, by the way, just so you know. I've got uncanny dodge. And
Okay. That didn't make a difference.
Yeah, for another 9, was it?
8.
8, okay, -3. Or are you including that?
No, I was not including it.
Okay, so 7.
If I include it, I will let you know. So, and then it's Meredith's turn.
Okay. Right, so Meredith is nauseated.
Yes, and I also need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Christ almighty. Okay. Right, hold on, let me set conditions. No, that's. Wait, no, it is here. Where is it? Nauseated. No, that's paralyzed.
It might not be in there because it. Oh no, or is it? I don't know.
It doesn't have any
there's
numerical penalties.
There's no actual stat effect.
Okay. So I need to roll a. Did you say? See if I can actually hit this one. I don't know what it is. Computer's being slow and switching. There you go. That's okay.
Alright, Meredith is able to resist the venom coursing through her veins for this round.
Right.
And I'm going to call it for tonight. We've only got 30 minutes left, and I think this combat's going to run past that. Not to mention what we've got with Serif. And I've got a bouncing baby boy here who is demanding my attention.
Fair enough.
It's 4 flying gargoyles, right?
4 gargoyles of an indeterminate nature at this point in time. But yes, they are currently flying and encircling Serif.
I was probably going to my approach with them was most likely going to be to scream law, which might stagger or paralyze them, which I can't imagine would be a good thing while flying.
You were going to do dictum, you said?
Yes. If as long as the detect evil shows them as not being friendly folks, then yes, that would be the intent.
What I was going to do was I was going to use Storm Step to piece their head out to a good distance, and then I was just going to shoot arrow after arrow at them until they got to me, and then panic.
Okay, let's see.
I mean, I just want to know how tough these flipping ghoul zombie things are. I've pumped this guy full of damage, and Jesus, he's still up.
You've punted that thing in his bony, rotting balls multiple times, and he's still standing.
What?
DR10 is quite a reduction.
DR10, yeah, I guess.
And you don't have the right type to bypass it. Because it's a material type.
Probably like a cold steel or
I mean, I think my hammer is adamantium.
That's true, but it's not the right type.
but not correct.
Yeah, it's probably needs to be silver or something, or
Ooh,
mithril,
iron.
or could be.
Oh dear.
Well, I know that.
Okay, well.
Right, well, I'm going to get going, guys. It's been a good session. I've been able to test
we
out
will.
Sarah.
We'll call it a night here, and we will see you guys again on the 20th. And I will leave it up to you guys. Do we continue the side mission or go back to the original?
I think.
Well, if we do this, we've got a chance of getting some potentially good loot.
Well,
If we do this, it puts us in better shape for the rest of the adventures to
Yeah.
come, and overall the game lasts longer. I vote side mission.
yeah.
As someone who has played multiple RPGs in his time, we all know one thing. You take side missions where possible, because then it makes the main missions easy mode.
Question is, are we getting experience points for this or not?
Since you have all decided to continue, I will add the experience points, and I've been keeping track.
Fair.
I think it also means that permadeath has now been enabled.
Yeah.
No, the death, I'm still keeping that in effect for the side mission. But we will see you guys on the 20th.
Daddy has.
Okay.